New Warbond, Masters of Ceremony. Visually, very appealing. How's the gameplay though? We're playing a video juego. Fire grenade. You get 6 charges. 2 more than you normally get with instant grenades. That is massive. But the radius it covers when it's doing the spin cycle is so much smaller than it looked on the trailer. I assumed to have higher height and a bigger area coverage. What you get is a nade that spins in a small little area. And it does really good damage when it's spinning on enemies. You take off Hulk leg armor, Hulk arms. Don't know how. It says penetration 3. I think you need heavy pin to do that, but I'll take it. And fire damage itself is very good this patch. R2 Amendment is a light pin marksman rifle with 20 round capacity. It can stagger enemies with your shots, but the ergonomics are a lot worse than I expected, as it does not feel very precise and snappy to aim around. And you may assume to yourself, I can customize it and improve it with weapon customization. Kinda. You can change the scopes, getting a 10x scope, but that makes ergonomics even worse, going down to 26 right there. On the Diligence, I'm at 59 and I get 25 rounds. One true flag, aesthetically phenomenal. LARP potential, insurmountable. You can wave it around by holding the reload button and turn off your HUD to make it look even better, and you can plant the flag down. You go ahead and drop weapons, and in the top right, you can plant it. The plant does damage, which is pretty sick. I'm not sure how much damage, but it's enough to kill Wilbur, Super Earth's greatest threat. Downsides, it's a stratagem weapon with a 7-minute cooldown that does the same thing as a secondary, but worse. If it's on your back and you're shooting in third person, you'll often have your vision obscured because the flag's waving around. I don't believe the range is true to size. In fact, when you're stabbing with it, it must be retracting to just simply have less reach and hitting enemies. Or I'm hitting enemies, but the hitboxes are broken. Something's going on, or I'm blind. I do need a new prescription, so that could be the case. You also have no effect when planting the flag in the ground. Would that be unrealistic to have some kind of a rally mechanic when planting the flag? Yes. Does it matter? Having any sort of effect when you plant that flag down would be so sick. It would be phenomenal. And you can make it a recharge thing, a recharge mechanic. Get more melee kills, recharge this meter, and then you can do it. But just try and make the UI not gaudy. Like, just make it so you have to hold R to see how much meter you need. I feel like that'd be good. I had such a missed opportunity. Players would go crazy for that. The crowd that would love to have that kind of stuff in the game is so much bigger and cooler than the crowd that wants it to be more realistic. Sample scanner. The name is misleading. Players assumed it gives you a way to figure out where samples are by scanning for them, a radar dish of some kind, to detect them. Instead, it gives you a chance to duplicate samples. One sample can now turn into 2 samples every so often. I like the booster, but I also love collecting samples, or at least I used to. If they were to bring back the Retrieve Essential Personnel mission, this would be phenomenal. But in the current state of the game, samples are too spread out for this low of a duplication chance. You gotta make it 20% or 25% if there's no intention of bringing back missions that have condensed sample collection locations. On rep missions, you can get freaking 15 to 18 samples in one POI, and the mission was already small. It's an 18-minute time frame mission or 15-minute time frame mission. So you could get 70, 80 samples in 7 minutes if you were somewhat quick. I solo grabbed 70 to 80 samples in 15 minutes. Right now, there's 3 really good boosters to take. The 2 like best picks are Vitality and Ammo Upon Landing, like full ammo. And the third one varies. It's either experimental booster, stamina of some kind, whatever. But essentially, folks take 3 boosters most of the time. The 4th is a flex pick, meaning you can choose kind of whatever you want, and it's not a big deal. If you're in a 4-man, this won't really damper y'all. It won't be a burden to have it. And getting more samples is a net benefit to some people. There's folks that are maxed out. I get it. To them, it's obviously useless. But I like getting samples. Or at least I like the idea of getting samples if we had a mission that had them more clumped up. Because going into a POI and only having 4 samples to pick up, that is not very fun. I don't love that. And I said before, it'd be amazing if they made the previous sample booster that gives you a chance for it to drop on killing large enemies, a guaranteed chance. They already cap it at 10, so if you had that giving you more samples, and then this as well, that makes it nice. That makes it neat. And then we get another booster to scan for samples. You now have the ability to make a full-on sample scout team. I like samples, so like this stuff is kind of neat to me. But it all banks on that one mission coming back, or more missions being more sample focused. Give me a sample vault. Give me an underground area I have to dig for a while and do some kind of side objectives to reveal buried samples by the Terminids, or like a mining area, like rock and stone, brother. Let me go mine for samples. CQC-2 Saber, the only weapon to exceed my expectations. And if you're just judging it based on a regular melee weapon, because that's what it is, it goes in the secondary slot, it's not a stratagem, it looks sick, and it swings really fast. On the aesthetic front, this Warbond is the best one they've ever released. Cosmetics are freaking on point. I've been wearing the Superstore armor since I got it. Chest piece, headpiece, cape, it all looks sick. Downside though, Illuminate little voteless guys, the zombies, are faster, and you wearing heavy armor makes you the fat kid that can't outrun them while everyone else escapes. You are, if you like that playstyle, you can be the tank, draw an aggro. Parade Commander. It looks good. It's freaking white, red, gold, black. The color scheme is godlike, and the helmet is great too. A lot of times we'll have good looking armor, chest piece, and the helmet don't look great, or vice versa. Then you go to the Honorary Guard. Best armor piece in the video juego. Not even close. Helmet, also peak. They killed it with this. The capes are good. Everything about this Warbond is just visually appealing. But the perk, Reinforced Epaullettes, gives wearer a 50% chance to avoid grievous limb injury. I hate this perk. They made it so limbs break easier not too long ago, and now we all of a sudden have a perk to try and make that not feel so bad. Cannot stand it when they create a problem that didn't have to exist. I said a long time ago, please don't make it so limbs break easy, because they said they wanted to. I was like, hey, bad idea, make the game feel worse, don't do it. And the current state of the game, our limbs break in one hit. We also take 25% to 50% or more of our HP in a single attack. So getting hit, breaking a limb, isn't a big deal actually, because you have to stim no matter what. And it's just a reskin of Democracy Protects, but way less cool. Because with that armor, you can just survive death. That's kind of neat. It's still one perk though, which is lame. And to be on the same page, lowering difficulty does not change the damage you take. On low difficulty, you can still get two-shot by a single mob in the span of a second. A simple and effective way to improve the new armor is giving it Peak Physique's perk. Increase melee damage by 100%. That way I'm encouraged to wear the new armor that will then buff my melee weapons, Saber and One True Flag. But right now, I want to wear Peak Physique so they can do more damage. It's very counterintuitive, and giving this that increased melee damage does not make it broken in the slightest, and it kind of fits the theme. If you get hit, chance to not cause limb injury, and most folks play against the bugs, as far as I can tell. Right now, it's Illuminate because they're major order Andes, but I think that makes sense. It's not game breaking, and this is a very nice fix until they release Transmog and the ability to choose your own perks, which is definitely happening, for sure. Comparing this Warbond to all the previous ones, cosmetically, it's the best. Looks great visually. Gameplay-wise, it's likely the worst. If we're looking at launch Warbonds as well, Poor Patriots is up there as being one of the worst, but this one probably takes the cake. Big ups to Arrowhead for giving me the Warbond for free. I do appreciate it. I'm not trying to tarnish the relationship. I was very fair in this video. Thank you guys. Check out this hat my brother made on his embroidery machine. It's the fox and the letters, not the actual hat. It's freaking sick. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day. When Super Earth's greatest threats upon you, plant your flag and fight back. Yeah! Back I say, back I say! No healing! Healing's for the weak. You, my good sire, shall be smited. He missed. He missed as well. Consider yourself decimated. Pull up. Yo, hit me real quick. Test this armor. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not wounded. I'm not wounded. I'm on my last leg. but at least it's not broken. How come on the trailer that thing looked insane, and right there it looked like a little firecracker? It's 100% going through their face right now. That's unfortunate. Don't worry, I'm drop. Super's flag, no! They cannot have it. I mean, the gun looks sick. They always make sick-looking guns. Has really bad handling. Need this. Come on, me. How do you... Wait. How do you plant that thing, bro? Oh, it's X. Ah, I see.